Hello guys, thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. If you're new, I am Tracy Lorna and you're welcome to Lorna's Journey. On this channel I get to do faith, inspiration, relationship and lifestyle videos. So if any of these would interest you, do well to click on the red subscribe button and the notification bell so you will always be notified each time I upload a new video. So if you've been on this channel long enough, then you're going to know that I'm so passionate about relationships, and friendship is one of those. God didn't create us to be an island. So He has blessed us with family, He has blessed us with friends so that we should be able to accomplish our purpose. So very specifically today, I'm going to be talking about covenant friendships. In the past, I've made a video titled Godly Friendships, and I'm going to link it in the card above so that you can watch it after you've watched this video. So in that video, basically I was explaining what or who a godly friend is. So if you haven't watched that video, do well to click on the card so you can watch it after you've watched this video. I took out time to look out the definition of covenant, and in the dictionary it says a formal agreement between two or more people, or a promise. And I also look out for a definition of a friend, and it says a person who you know well and who you like a lot, but who is usually not a member of your family. So I just took out time to put the two definitions together in my own words, and what I came out with is this. Covenant friends are those you know and you agree to stay faithful to each other. So this kind of friendship is not one that gets developed overnight. No, you take out time to build that friendship. And a very good example of a covenant friend in the Bible is between David and Jonathan. Jonathan was the son to King Saul, and remember when King Saul was pursuing David to kill him, Jonathan took out time to talk to his father, and he also went to David and told David to run for his life. That is what a covenant friend does. So before we continue, I just want us to look into the Word of God, as we'll be reading from Proverbs chapter 18 verse 24. A man who has friends must himself be friendly, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. The very first thing about covenant friendship is you need to ask yourself if you are friendly. Remember, it has to begin with you. Just as when you go in front of a mirror, what you see is a reflection of who you are. So before you want to look out for another friend, you should be able to ask yourself if you are yourself friendly. And if you are friendly, then you should definitely know what you are looking for when you want to call someone your friend. So are you friendly? Secondly, what are you offering in your relationships? Do you just get in there with a selfish mindset, like, oh, it's all about you, or this person should do this for me, if they don't do this for me, then they are not my friend? Then you are being selfish. In a covenant friendship, there is nothing about selfishness. You look out for the interest of the other person. Be it in a relationship, between male and female, or same sex, you need to watch out. You need to look out for the interest of the other person. Try to do the things they love too, and there should definitely be that mutual understanding, that mutual love. And a friend probably can be somebody maybe who isn't, who loves drinking, and maybe you don't, because there will always be that conflict. It's true, no relationship is perfect. Maybe you have misunderstandings about one thing or the other, but it won't change the fact that there is a covenant between you two. Are you accountable to that friend? A covenant friend is one who is accountable. It doesn't matter what they are doing, be it right or wrong, they should be bold enough to come to you, maybe to confide in you, like, okay, this is what I have done, without the fear maybe of being criticized. Alright, if they have chosen you to confide in you, it's definitely a good indication of a covenant friend. You are accountable to them, they are accountable to you. They easily look up to you, they can depend on you for prayer, they can look up to you maybe when they are going through certain situations, because they know that you will never fail them, they know you will not betray them. So a covenant friend is one who is accountable. So are you accountable to your friend? And is your friend accountable to you? My fourth question will be, are you genuine? Oh my God. I know this is a question that needs a whole lot of reflection, because you don't want someone who is going to be pretentious around you. You definitely want to be genuine with yourself and be genuine with your friend. And so you need to be genuine in a covenant friendship. You need to be genuine, you need to be committed, you need to give in your best. You need to be able to sacrifice for your friend and for your friend to sacrifice for you. Even as we look at David and Jonathan, Jonathan saw or knew the plans that his father had against David, and he was able to run to his friend David to tell him to run away. That is a sign of a covenant friend. You should be able to watch out for your friend. Your friend's interest should be yours. And definitely when things are fine, you both are happy. When things maybe are, depressing, you both go through it together. A covenant friend sticks like a brother. And the last point I want to raise about covenant friendship is you need to work on your heart. Remember, the Bible says the heart of man is desperately wicked. But you shouldn't let that be the case in your friendship. When you discover that you're having, you see some traces of jealousy, then you need to ask the Holy Spirit to help you deal with that. Because with covenant friendship, there is love. There is care for your friend. You care for your friend just as you would care for your own self, or as you would care for a biological brother or a sister. So in covenant friendship, there is love, there is care. You genuinely care for your friend. You love them as you love your own brother, or as you love your own self. And each time they are happy, you are happy. Or when things are not going well with them, you too feel that pain, because you are now sticking together just as brothers and sisters. For example, by the grace of God, I've been blessed to have two covenant friends, my beloved Emmanuel and Claudia. Those two are so dear to my heart, and each time something goes wrong with them, then it is wrong with me. Or each time something is going well with them, then it is also going well with me. We all pray together, and I also, during my quiet time, I pray for them, and I know they are also praying for me. And we also pray together, because when there is prayer in a relationship, then it creates a better bonding. So by the grace of God, that is how our friendship has been. And I definitely know it is God, because when something is from God, you cannot question it, you cannot doubt it. By its fruits you will know it. And I also know that when things ain't going well with me, then they too are disturbed about it. They too take out time to pray about it, because they know it also concerns their lives. So that's how covenant friendships are. You're supposed to be selfless. You care more about the other person. You're also more concerned about what you are sowing into the person's life, and not just about what you are getting from the relationship. It's true in a relationship, it's all about giving and taking, but you should be more concerned about what you are giving into that relationship. You should be investing into that relationship, investing into that friendship, investing in the life of that friend in such a way that if it happens that tomorrow, maybe because of distance or something, you are not together, then you will definitely know that God, I know you had blessed me with a friend. That is what we should be looking out for in friendships. So we need covenant friends to be able to fulfill our purpose, because the truth is sometimes when God lays certain things in your heart, then maybe you can feel like, oh, this is like too much for me to do. And when you share with your covenant friends, they are also there to encourage you, they are also there to pray for you and with you, and then you feel more energized. You are not alone in this. You've got backup. So your covenant friend too is like a backup, it's like a very strong support system to you. So I dare you today to ask yourself if you are a friendly friend. Ask yourself if you are a covenant friend. Ask yourself if everything you're doing for that friend is just being selfless and not expecting anything in return. That is what a covenant friend does. You don't just watch out for yourself, but you also care about the interest of your friend. The best part about covenant friendship is the fact that they understand you in a very supernatural way. I mean, you just can't explain. So I just pray that God helps us all to be good covenant friends, to watch out for the interests of others. And if we grow in this way, my God, then this world is going to be a better place. Going to be better for you, it's going to be better for me, it's going to be better for all those who are around us, and there will be less hypocrisy, less jealousy, and just being genuine happy for the successes of others. So guys, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, do give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any question, any suggestion, or any contribution. It is welcome. I always love reading from you, you know that. And also do share it with someone you know will be blessed to listen to this message. And I pray that God will help each and every one of us to be genuine in our relationships, in our friendships, and that together we will grow up stronger and will make this world a better place. In Jesus' mighty name. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you watched to the end, thank you so much. I really hope it was a blessing and an encouragement to you. It calls to your attention maybe to talk to that friend, or maybe you've got this laid in your heart to maybe take a particular person to be your covenant friend, then I think it's also good to share it with them, so that it should really be a covenant, not just friendship, but it should be a covenant, and you know you both are intentional about it. So that is one thing I failed to share earlier in the video, and the Lord just laid in my heart to do so. So thank you so much for watching. I don't want this video to be too long, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, trust God, be humble, and stay blessed. Bye.